I wanted to write a book about the effect of tranquility, which I think we can all agree is a bit of a rarity anywhere these days, let alone in schools. I've been reading a lot about silence, people who've gone off to isolated places to let their lives settle. And as a sort of person who needs to be alone a good deal of the time, um, but hates social isolation, that had a special interest for me, which all led me to thinking about a child I know well, who has always seemed to me to walk about in a sort of invisible carapace of content and tranquility, always happy in his own peaceable kingdom. I mean, there are an awful lot of our children who are, of course, perfectly happy living behind walls of noise and in vortexes of near chaos. But so many others, especially nowadays, seem to be horribly overwrought and anxious, or for various neurodiverse reasons, find life in school really hard. Primary schools are, on the whole, safe and orderly spaces. Would a boy like my Finley manage to maintain his utterly unflappable, calm frame of mind even after the huge transition into big school? I expected the book to be about the school's effect on Finley, but as so often, it took off in its own way and ended up about Finley's effect on the school, not least on the somewhat intrigued and baffled teachers, but mostly on the very pick and mix young people around him, a goodly number of whom, especially over-anxious Juliet, learn a lot to their benefit about how best to deal with the very varied problems that they're facing in their own lives. On the Wall is a very light and easy read, very cheering, I think. And if people enjoy reading it half as much as I enjoyed writing it, we're all going to be very happy.